Alright y'all, so today we're going to be doing unpopular opinions that nobody asked for. Unpopular opinions that I really could have shoved up my damn ass. If I was a celebrity, some of these would probably get me canceled or looked at a little funny, but you know, I'm not a celebrity. Y'all know how it gets down, okay? I hop straight into the videos. I don't do no talking. My first unpopular opinion is that dating men for money is not wrong. Let me tell you why, though. Let me tell you why before you go in the comments acting crazy. Dating men for money is not wrong, for one, because men date for looks. If I wasn't a bad bitch, you would not want me. Why should I want you if you a bum? It's just not, Reason number two. Let's say you with a man, y'all get married, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Y'all split up. It's better to be a baby mama to a man with some stability than to be a baby mama to a man that's a bum. You don't want to do that. Date for money. He needs to be able to take care of you, his kids, because if not, you're going to live a hard knock life, baby. I promise you. My next unpopular opinion that I really could have shoved up my ass, BBLs are out of style. They've been out of style if you ask me. I never once wanted a BBL. It's not my style. In the black community, we don't normalize BBLs. There's literally nothing wrong with being skinny. Being skinny is going to be the new it thing. I'm telling you, being skinny is like being a diamond in the rough. Like a rare breed. It's like you a rare find. I genuinely believe being skinny is the it thing now. Being petite, I'm sorry. It's cute. It's cute. No shade to the BBL girls. It's a lot of BBL girls that will literally tell you, like, I wish I never got a BBL. I'm finna go lay back on the table, get all this shit out of me. And it's so sad because a lot of these women rushed and got BBLs, put their life on the line just to go get it sucked back out. I literally seen this video on TikTok. This surgeon was explaining how he don't do BBLs. Why he don't do BBLs? He don't do BBLs because it's a major vein that goes straight to your heart that's in your butt. And if fat get in there, you can literally die. So yeah, in GTA. So it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Love your body. God made you the way you were because that's how you were supposed to be. If he wanted you to have an ant booty, that's what he would have gave you. Don't go rushing to go get no motherfucking ant booty, girl. You look good as fuck right now. My next unpopular opinion is that pretty privilege punishment is real. As much as y'all try to make it seem like how can you be punished for being pretty, y'all fishing for compliments. Being pretty has its cons, just like everything else in life. I don't know why y'all think pretty privilege punishment is not a thing. I see it every single day. Women be so mean to a girl that they feel like is prettier than them. Mind you, they put the girl on the pedestal. The girl didn't ask to be on the pedestal because they put the girl on the pedestal. They're a bitch to the girl. They're mean to the girl. Women can be really grimy, okay? Of course, you have a lot of good apples on the tree, but you do have some bad apples on the tree as well. It's just like with anything in life. Pretty privilege punishment is definitely a real thing. It's a lot of women that don't get jobs because they look good. It's a lot of women that don't have a lot of friends because they look good. It's a lot of women that have been betrayed, set up, backdoored, all type of shit because they look good and people was jealous. Pretty privilege punishment is real. Stop trying to disregard people's feelings. That's actually a pretty privileged punishment right there. Y'all trying to tell them that it's not a thing. That's a thing. My next unpopular opinion that I really could have shoved up my ass and that might get me canceled is that women that have a lot of friends and a lot of friend groups and this and that are not fake ass bitches. Every time y'all see a woman with a lot of friends and hopping from friend to friend, y'all think, oh, she's a fake ass bitch. She this, that, and the third. Y'all be so quick to judge a book by... Listen to me. I understand your experience was you had a lot of friends and y'all fell out. But have you ever thought about you being the fake ass bitch? You being the problem? Because if they can keep friends, why the hell can't you? It's something going on. And then a lot of times too, it's like y'all be choosing the wrong friends. Of course it's not going to go right. You're choosing bitches that are walking red flags. Oh, that sounds like a you problem. And I'm just being completely honest. Humans are not meant to be isolated. Can y'all please stop with the isolation propaganda? There's a lot of people out here talking about some, oh, I hate having a lot of friends. When I had a lot of friends, I was miserable. You're miserable in the house by yourself. You just ain't gonna admit it, but you know. And I'm not saying just because you stay in the house, you're miserable. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when you purposely isolate yourself, you're going to live a lonely life. Eventually, you're going to want you're a human being. You're going to want some compatibility eventually. Having friends is not bad. Can y'all please stop with that propaganda? Just because the person has a lot of friends that they're a bad person, that does not mean you're a bad person at all. If you have friends, kudos to you. You know how to socialize and you know how to put yourself out there. You probably got tired of isolating. Who knows? But kudos to you. Don't let these people people make you feel bad because you got a lot of friends. Don't go cutting your homegirls off, your day ones off, because bitches on Instagram talking about some. If you have a lot of friends, you faking, phony, and birds of a feather flock together. Birds of a feather do flock together, but that's why you're supposed to choose correctly. You just didn't choose the right people, and the signs be there. I done had my fair share of friendships that was just like, I'm not going to give up on friendships, period, just because I had ran into a few bad apples. Now, to be honest with you, I've only ran into 2 bad apples. All my friendships were great. Even the ones where we grew apart, great. I never really fell out with nobody. I probably only had one falling out my whole life when it came to a friend. Y'all just need to erase the propaganda of that if you have a lot of friends, you're a bad person. I don't understand that. Isolating yourself and going against human connection causes depression and anxiety. So I would really suggest you just stop doing that shit, for real. My next unpopular opinion that I really could have shoved up my ass, but I think a lot of people gonna agree with, is that Miami is gonna be the new Atlanta. Now, I've been seeing a lot of people move, especially in the content creator industry. This is specifically what I'm speaking of. I've seen a lot of content creators moving to Miami. I know once everybody moves to a certain place, that's the new it place. That's literally how Atlanta became the it place. Because before it was Los Angeles. Everybody wants to live in LA. Everybody wants to do LA, go to LA, live his Hollywood dream, whoopty whoop. Once everybody came to Atlanta, it was like, okay, like this is the new Black Hollywood. But I'm seeing lately that a lot of people are starting to see that Atlanta is really overhyped. And I done been here my whole life, so I really understand how overhyped Atlanta was. Like, as far as traffic was always bad when I was growing up, but it wasn't terrible. It's just terrible now. It's so overpopulated. They building apartments everywhere. Atlanta is literally known for being the city in the forest. We are literally cutting down so many trees to build upward. We're building apartments upward. And I just know sooner or later, people are going to be moving. Rent is going to go back down. Rent is so high in Atlanta. And it's like the lifestyle versus the rent, it just doesn't match up. It's fun out here. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of things to do. But when you live here, it's a totally different experience. So think twice before you move to Atlanta. My next unpopular opinion that really shouldn't be unpopular in my opinion, that I really could have shoved up my ass, is that the bird epidemic was needed. The bird epidemic was needed. Let me tell you why. A lot of women seen celebrity birds being birds. I'm not gonna drop any names, but y'all know who the hell was being birds out here for the past 5 fucking years. And a lot of women started settling and seeing their favorite influencers, their favorite celebrities be birds, and they started following behind them. They started flocking behind their favorite influencers, and then they became birds. With that being said, now that it's being called out every 5 seconds, every time you go on TikTok, somebody being called a bird. And now that it's being called out, I love it, because it's like, we really do need to bring back shame just a little bit. Now that it's being exposed and called out, it's really putting some sense into the girls' brains, because how are you going to be on social media calling somebody a bird and you being a bird in real life? So now I'm thinking, if you're not that much of a bird, you would practice what you preach and don't be a bird in real life. Less birds. You see what I'm saying? Moral of the story, less birds. Seriously though, it was just too many women lowering their standards. Y'all staying with a man because he got money. Y'all staying with that man that works a regular 9 to 5. You can get hella money from regular 9 to 5. But these women that were with these rich men, they were making way more than 9 to 5 money. They were staying being birds for that. They were crying in Bentleys, Rolls Royces, Lamborghinis, Corvettes, McLarens, stuff like that. Y'all are crying in Nissan Altimas. It just doesn't equate. But because you see your favorite celebrity doing, you feel like it's okay. You feel like it's okay to follow behind the main bird because you want to be a bird just like that bitch. All the time. Either way it go, you're a bird. Whether you're crying in a Rolls Royce or whether you're crying in a Nissan Altima, you're a goddamn bird. I mean, you're just an expensive bird if you're in a Rolls Royce. But if you're like in a Nissan Altima, you're a cheap ass bird. I hate to see women being cheap ass birds, because if you're gonna be a bird, be an expensive bird. You bitches are pigeons. And that shit is sad. The best thing that could have happened was a bird epidemic. Me, myself, I was even a bird. Y'all, I wasn't following behind a celebrity. I was following behind love, okay? Like this false image in my head. I can admit when I was a bird. I'm no longer a bird, so I can talk shit. We were just letting men have their way too much. These men were just having their way. Everybody had their own personal bird. I'm glad it's getting exposed and talked about, because now we're going to have less birds walking around. Now that we can admit that it's a problem, we can get the fix in it. And I'm all about self-improvement, leveling up, shit like that. My next unpopular opinion that I kind of could have shoved up my ass, but I feel like this needs to be said, is that we need to bring back shame. We need to bring back shame, okay? Not bullying, but shame. We do. Shame is a lost art. We need to bring it on back. Reel it on back in. A lot of y'all don't have no morals. A lot of y'all don't have no standards because you haven't been shamed. You haven't been taught that it was wrong. You haven't been taught that your actions are not okay. And shame, sadly, is the way to teach people that it's not okay. Their actions are not okay. Bring back shame. Bring it back. Sometimes we all need some straightening. It's okay. That's what we all here for. We all human. At the end of the day, we just all got to check each other and make sure we got each other back. Even a dog has to experience shame when it's being trained, because if not, it's going to think whatever it's doing is okay. You have to be a little embarrassed. You have to be a little ashamed of your actions to really learn the lesson for real. If you don't really learn the lesson, was you really ashamed? No, that's my point exactly. I'm just saying, I'm the messenger. This is my opinion. If you don't agree with it, I don't give a fuck. This is my opinion. I will say though, let's not be bullies. Okay, it's a nice way. You have to learn shame mannerism. Okay, it's a nice way to shame somebody, and it's a cold way to shame somebody. I suggest you go the nice way, because you don't want to be a cold bitch. Karma's a bitch. Anyway, bring back shame. Bring it back. Morals have been lost. Plots have been forgotten. We need to bring back the old school shit. I'm not gonna lie, I agree with some of the millennials. Some of the shit y'all doing nowadays, it just don't make no fucking sense. My next unpopular opinion that people are probably gonna think I could have shoved up my ass is that not everybody wants to be married. And that's okay. A lot of y'all could be very male-centered. I'm tired of seeing the shit. Your life goal, I'm not saying this, okay, because this is a double-ended sword. You can want whatever you want, but like, your life aspirations and life goals should not be based around a man. Yeah, it's okay to want a family one day, and it's okay to want to settle down. I get that. That's literally human nature. That's how it goes. But you should not spend your life baiting marriage. Like, that just should not be the thing. If you don't go out and enjoy your life, it's a lot of y'all not really living out to y'all full selves because y'all are afraid that, what if my future husband, if he's your future husband, he will accept whatever comes with you. A lot of y'all are living this false ass life trying to please somebody you haven't even met yet. I hate when I see women do that. Like, if you don't live up to your full potential, go be a badass bitch. Go have fun. I'm not saying go sleep around. Now, that's something I don't condone that. Okay, I do not condone sleeping around. Okay, you need to really go out and enjoy yourself. Who is gonna be you if you can't even be you? If you can't be you, who is gonna be you? Y'all not thinking. And a lot of people have aspirations and goals that don't involve marriage at all. I see a lot of people pushing marriage on TikTok. That's cool. I mean, we have the same morals. I love marriage. But when you see other people that say, like, I don't want to be married ever, don't make them feel bad. I mean, it's okay. As long as they ain't out here having all these damn kids. And then that's when I be side-eyeing, like, you don't want to be married, but you out here popping babies out like this motherfucking Pop-Tarts, bitch. I understand, like, some people really genuinely want to go travel the world. It's so much more to life than being married. And I mean, you can get married and travel the world. You don't want to wait around for that. If you want to go and travel the world now, I promise you, if you enjoyed your life, you will probably find your husband along the way. The longer you sit there and try to force and be this person you're not, you're never going to really find your man. I'm just going to keep it real, because it's like, you're not even on the right path. And if you do find somebody, probably not even like your husband for real. It's probably somebody that you think will be your husband, but they're not your husband. You see what I'm saying? You will find the one when you're living your best life and living up to your full potential. That's when you'll find the one. Until then, it's just not going to happen, love. Like, you're going to keep attracting the same type of people because you're not really living in your true self. Be you. Live, love, laugh. Mwah. My next unpopular opinion that I need to say, it's okay to not be a girl's girl sometimes. Sometimes these bitches don't deserve your grace. Sometimes these women do not deserve unlimited grace and kindness. These women can be shysty, grimy. I'm telling you, men are evil too, though. We're talking about women. Women can, and if you've experienced it, then you would know. Women can be evil sometimes. Like, of course, we have the good women out here, but it's a lot of women who are evil as well. They have been hurt. Hurt people hurt people. I get it, but it's like, why would I put myself in a position to be fucked over when I could just easily just distance myself? Sometimes it's okay to not get involved. I'm not saying put the next woman down. I'm never saying that. You don't have to put no bitch down to uplift yourself, okay? That's never what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you don't have to be Team Rebecca if Rebecca is a total bitch. Fuck that girl shit sometimes. I'm telling y'all. Always remember this. When it come down to niggas, clothes, and money, bitches, they get real grimy about shit like that. And you just have to be really, 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 really careful with that type of shit, okay? It's some women out here that's so grimy, bitch. They'll be waiting on your nigga. They could see your nigga kiss you in the mouth every single day. The moment you drop that nigga off at the garbage can, they sitting there waiting with a garbage bag open like this. Get in. I'm waiting. I've been waiting. Come on. So make sure you, girl, just be a good person, but fuck all that girl shit sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, and that was it for my unpopular opinions. I hope y'all like this video. If you want me to do a part 2, comment down below. Like, comment, and subscribe. And always remember, in the club, we all fam. Mwah.